A bustling tavern, not quite the sanctum for achieving inner peace that I was looking for. Yet I suppose it will suffice. I'll just get a seat by a window. I feel the wind against my skin, the sun upon my face, and the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I feel nothing besides bliss. Such peace and tranquility.
Is this artificer ding working? It is? Oh goody. My name is Buford, and this is my poem. I call it Elven Girls Really Like Me. I hope all the elven girls in our tavern like it. So, I start now. I'm a big old half-orc, ain't got much smarts, but let me tell you about these elven hearts. Oh, they elven girls, they swoon and they sigh, they can't help but fall for this big tough guy, with my tusks so fine and my muscles so grand, I'm the talk of the town in the elven lands.
I mustn't get distracted by this half-orc's words of such poor taste. Come on. Peace and tranquility, peace and tranquility.
I stumble and a fumble ain't got no grace, but these elven lasses, they be all red in the face. Though och speak with a stumble and och laugh with a hick, they be all enchanted by my big green.
Enough of this. Buford the Bard, or whatever you are, you must cease. There is a dragon that lurks amidst the outskirts of this town, and only I, Amadorian the monk, can stop it. Yet I cannot concentrate my key with such vulgar songs.
I don't care about no dragon, I can handle him, but you is mean for interrupting mo song. I worked a lot on it, and now you embarrassed me in front of all dar elven girls. You's gonna pay, little man.
You think to threaten me? I am a monk of the Evercrest Sanctuary who has dedicated all of my life to ceaseless study as I walk upon the steps to reach inner enlightenment. What in Faerun are you?
I'm used, but better. I'm a tavern brawler, Broove.
What are you doing? Let go of me! I said, let go of me! Peace and tranquility! Peace and tranquility!
Say farewell to the nimble, agile, and quite celibate traditional monk, and say hello to the newest king of unarmed strikes, the tavern brawler. Durable, yet deadly, and likely not that celibate. Today, we'll be going over, in my opinion, the strongest build in Baldurs Gate 3. This build consists of some multi-classing, yet at its core it sticks to what true monks always aim to be. An unrelenting force of fists and fury. Now before we begin, if you want to help this video get out there to others who also wish to learn the ways of the closed hand, liking and commenting is how you can do it. Fury of blows that like button. Trust me, one like gets this video out there to hundreds of different people who can watch it. And don't forget to subscribe to my bar's drinking menu if you want more of my content that takes full days and days to edit each. But enough of that, let's begin. Now, it's important to note that each level in this build we'll be going down is chosen with specific purposes in mind. It may seem unordinary, but it's built in a way that no respecking will ever be required for you. Meanwhile, I won't spoil anything like magic items or story events, but I will say for certain that there are many magic items in the game that are very potent for this build and are very hard to miss. Now, for your race, you can choose whatever you'd like, but for your first level, you'll be putting it into Barbarian. Now this may seem strange, but this serves a vital purpose. This grants you medium armor, shields, and rage. Meanwhile, your stats should look like this. A 17 in strength, a 14 in dex, 10 in constitution, 8 intelligence, 16 wisdom, and 8 charisma. These stats both set up your future and make sure your path to it won't be a hard one to tread. You'll be wearing medium armor and wielding a shield throughout this build in order to keep your AC very high, with the 14 dex giving you the max bonus for medium armor starting out. You'll have an 18 in AC, which alone makes you a proper dodge tank in Act 1 and even throughout Act 2. Wearing armor and a shield won't do anything to hurt you besides make you lose some unarmored movement later on in the build. For skill proficiencies, feel free to pick up anything you'd like, but athletics would be a smart choice. For levels 2 to 7, you'll be multi-classing into monk and not returning to barbarian. At level 5, you'll gain ki, flurry of blows, and a bonus action unarmed strike. Not to mention, your unarmed strikes now deal 1d4 damage. Due to your high strength, these will scale with that rather than your dexterity. Now, there is a visual bug that will say that your flurry of blows doesn't scale in the damage calculation with strength, but this is simply a visual glitch and not actually what happens when you use it. At level 3, you gain more ki and 3 ways you can use it. Overall, they're all useful in their own ways to keep you both alive and maneuverable on the battlefield. At level 3, you will choose the way of the open hand, or let's just say the way of the closed hand considering your strength. Now this will just give you a good bit of extra techniques you can do with Flurry of Blows. The main benefit of this subclass right now is that it doesn't take any actual extra ki for you to do anything it gives you. It simply amplifies your current abilities at no cost to you. Most builds that multiclass before level 5 are often saddened over how they don't get a power boost like other builds. But this build is different. For your feat, you get the strongest feat in the entire game, Tavern Brawler, for which this build is named. This allows you to add +1 to your strength, and also, without any cost, double the strength modifier you add to your attack and damage rolls with your unarmed strikes. This will cause you to become a killing machine unlike any other Faerun has seen. At level 6, while other characters have celebrated finally getting to attack twice at level 5, you get to celebrate being able to attack 3 times a turn at no real cost to you at all, with the option of Flurry of Blows blowing all of your quite now substantial ki away with not too much worry to gain 4 attacks in total. At level 7, you get the manifestations, which allow you to add 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier to your unarmed strike damage, making you nearly double your damage numbers at once again 0 cost to you. And not only that, you achieve what I like to call your tipsy state. What it's called in the game itself is wholeness of mind. As if you were some shonen protagonist, you have achieved your transformation. Using an action to activate this, you can begin to regenerate health and ki points for 3 turns, and it's something unheard of in pen and paper D&D. You get a free bonus action. If you begin a fight and wish to go all out against your foes, your first round should look like this. You should walk to them, Flurry of Blows, activate your tipsy state, and then activate your rage. This will enable you to regenerate the ki you just used, while also making you enter all of your power states. Therefore, you won't need any more prep time. Now, from levels 8 to 10, you want to go into being a rogue. Going to monk further won't really benefit you that much at all. Meanwhile, rogue will prove to be just another step on the stairs to your greatness, or perhaps your infamy. At level 8, you get expertise. Once again, I suggest putting it into athletics to keep yourself as stalwart as stone. At level 9, you get the majority of your key bonus actions from level 3, but with no cost to you, which means your key points are more freed up for more Flurry of Blows against your foes. At level 10, you become a Thief Rogue, and forever now, you have a completely free bonus action that you can do whatever you want with. This means, when you're fully prepped, you can attack a grand total of 8 attacks, with each dealing massive devastation in their wake. And when not going all out, you can still attack a total of 4 times, the same amount that a level 20 fighter can do, yet you can do it at level 10. At level 11 to 12, you take 2 levels into Fighter, which grants you the dueling fighting style, which works well with your unarmed attacks while you use a shield. And you get an action surge that lets you turn your 8 attacks into 10, just as a nice little cherry on top of this deadly build. And there you have it, the Tavern Brawler. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of mine.